Hello there, everyone. It's me and Talk here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And fun fact: this bench here in the solar isn't counted as a chair in the game because I'm not sitting in it like your character would in a chair. I'm sitting on it like I would on the ground, or like Ul'dah is on a desk. Wow, words. What the hell? How is this not a chair game? That's just weird. That's just weird. Anyways, we are here. We've got some of our friends back. Urianger, Tataru, Papalimo, Thancred, and Minfilia are all still missing. And Alphina's sister Alice. We haven't seen her since what? The Remembrance celebrations at level 15? I think that was when we last saw her. Alphino reappeared at some point, I don't remember when, but we haven't seen Alice at all. Wonder what she's up to. Anyways, let's go ahead and check in with Ishtola and see what she has to say. Casing the Castrum. Ishtola wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Sentry. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Yaranthe. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Guardians deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Pontelane of House Durandare. He is stationed at the observatorium in Kurthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Oh yeah, we know that guy. We've met him before. Oh yeah, I want to see if anybody else is hanging around. I guess I could have talked to the others while we were in there. See if they have any other dialogue. Let's go do that real quick. Gaius may have called it a weapon of ancient Allag, but I saw extensive Magitech modifications. An Imperial castrum. What's to be expected, I suppose. All right, let's do this. Let's go and rescue Minfilia and the others. Well said. Now let's check if there's anybody else in the side room. I'm not expecting there to be anybody, but sure would be nice. Oh, we also know, or at least we assume, Arenvald survived because he wasn't amongst any of the bodies, and I was looking for him. Some of his friends were there. Okay, nobody's in the side room, I guess. God, this place is all torn up. It's awful. I'm still mad about Noraxia. That moment will never not make me upset. Okay. We have a couple... Oh, out there. We have a couple optional dungeons that we're going to go ahead and pick up. I don't know if we're going to do them both today, but we're going to at least pick them up. Trauma Queen. There's an impish, conspiratorial look about Aline. If her injuries allowed, she would sidle. Had we're the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though. A mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in, but boy, was it worth it. The Calamity drained near half the water from Bronze Lake, and there it was, an ancient temple of Oshan. Was it called a palace then? Eh, beats me. I just went looking for the treasure, me and my feller. It was like a dream, that's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There were gold-framed mirrors bright as the moon. We gazed upon ourselves draped in chains of pearl, dancing on a floor of marble and malachite. Like a king and queen, me and my feller. A daring-do adventurer like yourself Wouldn't say no to a chance like that now, would ye? Tell you what, go down to the docks, west of Camp Bronze Lake, and talk to Abazi Tarazi. Used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the palace. And then up here from Nedrick Ironheart. Going for gold. Nedrick knows of a place where a skilled adventurer might hone his skills. I can't take 2 steps around this place without hearing "Aren't they this?" or "Aren't they that?" Why, it's as if you're some kind of God's damned hero. But I jest. Even I can see that you're just itching to find the new battleground to hone your skills. Fortunately, I know just the place. The Aurum Vale. Head southwest of the central highlands of Kurthus, and seek out a man named Williamus, and tell him that Nedrick sent you. Oh, we'll do that. But first, we're heading back to Gridania. It's time to do our level 50 job quest and the end of the Realm Reborn White Mage storyline. We're gonna appease a tree today. Probably. Maybe. Why did I go here? This isn't where it's at. God damn it. I need to go to Camp Tranquil. Oh, we also need to do Minion and Roulette. Who are we getting? The Wind-Up Warrior of Light. Hell yeah. The original. Heart of the Forest. Raya-O-Senna is wearing a concerned expression. Forgive me, Yaranthe. Brother and I have considered every possibility and attempted every incantation at our disposal. But I fear the task of completing the enchantment has proven beyond our abilities. No living Pacho, not even our sister, possesses such power. Without the blessing of Atu-Akant, there's nothing we can do. With the ashes returned to their rightful resting place, Atu-Akant's spirit will return. Surely, it is only a matter of time. Look around you, sister. Open your eyes and ears. Time is one thing we do not have. Arun? The fury of the Great One mounts with each passing moment. It will not be contained much longer. No. The time for waiting is long past. Now's the time for action. But Yaranthe's garb. The enchanting is not yet complete. The situation is far from ideal, yet we have no choice. We must trust in Yaranthe's powers and do what we can. Do I hear you right, Arun? Why, it was not long ago that you objected to Yaranthe's very presence at the ritual. I may be stubborn, sister, but I am no fool. I have witnessed Yaranthe's abilities with my own eyes. There can be no doubting that he is a mage of the white, one as worthy as you and I. Arun, if you have placed your trust in Yaranthe so, I see no reason why I should not. Very well. Let us hasten for Evershade. There's something that I've never quite explained here that I've been wanting to. The job stone that we received. For every job, there is a job stone. These job stones, to put it simply, they contain the memories and experiences of someone who previously held it and that was skilled in these abilities, like Atu-Akant Spirit with his job stone. So the part of the reason why we were able to... What is this quest? Wait, I thought I couldn't get this quest until I... Oh, it's because I'm in an FC I can do this quest. Not right now. I wasn't sure how I'll get to do that one. Hell yes. Um, fuck. So, and they have the job stones basically help your character to learn and master the spells quicker than you might not ordinarily be able to, which is why we have it. Some classes have, or some of the jobs, their job stones are exceedingly rare, often for lore purposes. Either because nobody's supposed to be the job, like is the case with white magic and black magic, or they are kept closely guarded. Some classes or some jobs are even brand new. So you're helping to create the job stone and filling it with experience so that one day somebody else will be able to use it and be able to learn the job as quickly as we are learning some of these others. It's pretty interesting. Yaranthe, I speak to you now as my peer. The fate of Gridania lies in the balance. We can ill afford to fail. Is something the matter here, Yaranthe? This is no time to lose faith in your abilities. Hurry, and take your place with the Guardian Tree. Alright. Let's do this. The Great One's rage is too strong. I cannot reach him. Stay focused, Arun. If we fall, who will rise to take our place? But, sister, the force itself turns against us. If we can only reach the Great One, his minions will relent. Cast away your worries and focus your mind on the ritual. No, here and they. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh. That looks like A2 Stand strong, Yaranthe. Are you going to let some overgrown shrub ruffle your feathers? Hardly. And the two of you, don't you have a ritual to perform? Do my eyes deceive me? This is no time for chit-chat, Raya-O. Arun, Yaranthe, focus your energies on the Guardian Tree. We must quell the Great One's fury, dispatch his minions, and resume the quieting. Now here's the question. Is that A2 here, like, physically or spiritually? I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, there's a blood shell somewhere. I don't know where it is. Ah! Oh, heal the Guardian Tree. Gear 2 has our highest potency heal. Can I put regen on it? Oh my god, I can. Incredible. Strangling Ivy, gotta kill. Quit running away, Strangling Ivy. Okay, it's gonna die on its own. Guardian Tree, healed, Cure 2. Oh my god, my own health. No, I'm actually gonna throw Cures on our friends. Alright, we got more enemies. Gotta slay. Right with. Oh, I don't like that. Ow, what'd that do to me? Is it coming in on me? Hey, come here. Okay, Bright Wisp, I don't like you. I don't fully know what you're doing, but I don't like... Oh my god, there's more. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh god, the tree is in pain. Why, Bright Wisps? Ow. Yes, thank you, Ato. I can't. Okay, Cure to the tree. Now, focus your powers on the Guardian Tree. Is it over? The Great One's anger abates. You have done well, my children. Master Atoa, do you truly live? Live? Not as you would define the word. Mayhap in the heart of Yaranthe here, whose strength I borrow to join you. Don't worry, you only lose like maybe a year or 3 of your lifespan. It'll be fine. It's a miracle. Aye. It may very well be. Or perhaps the Mother Crystal heard this old soul's wish. I lived a long and fruitful life. Would I drew my last breath in old Gomoro that day? I did so with one profound regret. That I would pass from this realm without finding a worthy inheritor to bequeath my knowledge in full. My spirit left my lifeless body to abide in this soul crystal, with the hope that one day it'll find its way into the hands of my successor. For years, my consciousness slumbered in darkness, until I met Yaranthe. But the moment you took my crystal in hand, I knew, Pajal or no, I had at long last found one whom I could truly pass on my knowledge. Yes, Yaranthe, I knew. Master Itoa? The power of the crystal grows faint. It would seem my all too brief sojourn here has come to an end. Farewell, Yaranthe of the White. Farewell, my children. I leave my forest home in your capable hands. Master Itoa, he has left us. And yet, by his power, and that of his successor, Yaranthe, the Great One's fury is quelled, and the 12 Sword is safe. Though Master Itoa traveled the world, no doubt his heart always remained here, in the forest home he loved. He waited for us. Why, brother? For once, you almost sound wise beyond your years. Strange, is it not? Perhaps I finally learned something from you, dear sister. As I could learn something from you, Arun. Your pride as a Pajal, your deep respect for our past, these are traits to be admired. The same can be said for Master Itoa's liberality. Yes, I believe there is a place for both beliefs among our kind. The road was a long and winding one, but at long last our work is done. Let's return to Camp Tranquil. You have restored harmony to the forest. What was that? Don't know why we got that sound effect. Back to Camp Tranquil. To meet Master Itoa in the flesh. Well, not flesh, perhaps. I'm still shaking from the experience, and from the pure joy of seeing peace return to my forest home at last. I will forever be grateful to you, Yaranthe. I am honored that we were able to heal the wood together. I speak not only for myself. My brother has expressed the same sentiments. Were Master Itoa here, I am sure he would say the same. Though perhaps he is still here in some form. Behold, the final piece of your garb now pulses with his ancient power. Yes, there can be no doubt that Master Itoa intended this as his parting gift to you. Take it, and wear it with pride, Yaranthe of the White. Before we part, I will bestow upon you a present of my own. By the ancient powers vested in me as a seed seer, I bestow upon you the greatest incantation known to our kind. May you ever heed the will of the elementals, and use it in wisdom and compassion. Whew, I am not given to formalities, I swear. I do not know how my sister manages. In the short time I have known you, Yaranthe, you have grown into a fine white mage. I am honored to call you my peer. Use your powers in moderation, and let compassion be your guide. And I have no doubt that you will bring succor and solace wherever your journey takes you. And so we get the healer's robe, cleric's attire copper, more on that in a bit, and benediction. This concludes the White Mage quest for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next White Mage quest will be available from Raya. That's the Seeing Light achievement. Did we get anything from that? We may have. I think it might be a title. No, there's not. I feel like there should be. Oh well. So first of all, benediction is a also known as Benny, is a instant casting spell. So there's no casting time. It fully restores your target's HP The only downside is a recast time of 3 minutes. So that's your emergency heal button. It's like, oh shit, the tank got down to double digits. Benediction. I'm gonna put that there for right now. And then we have the healer's robe. Then we have our complete white mage attire. Sort of. You see, this is the attire for, well, that's level 50 piece, but our other pieces were all level 45. So then the other thing here for us is this cleric's attire coffer, which is item level 90, which, wait, what? Item level 90? That's a big jump from these ones being item level 50 and 55. Well, let's open it up. Right, why are you, like, stealing camera? Come on. And this gives us more powerful versions of what we currently already have. They're also level 50. They're now item level 50. They all have upgrades. And it's gonna look similar to what we already have. So, like, look at the, look at our headpiece here. Now it's a different color. Our gloves. I don't know if we'll get a good view on this. Okay, well, we can see a little bit of change. Our boots. I'll take this off real quick. Our pants. And I got some nice red trim. And then to compare the body piece. More red trim. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't need to do that button. I want to click this one. This is the best gear we're going to have at this point. Except for our accessories. Those could be better overall. But look at that. Level Inconsiderate Oreo. Still love that name. That's it. We are all geared up through the rest of the 2.0 base story. Cool. Let's jump back to main story. I think towards the end of the episode is when I will go ahead and do one of our optional dungeons. Probably Aurum Vale, because it's, I believe it's lower level than the other one. God, there's so many quests. Oh, Orville's right there. Huh. Tempting. Oh, another Belmont. Wrong building? Here we go. Here and they. The man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To the pleasure of your company. You are an associate of Ul'dah. But of course, Lord Drillamont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. It all makes sense now. It does, doesn't it? Castrum Sentry. What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Elsen man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. Alright, well that's in order: Minfilia, Urianger, Tataru, and Papalymo. What? Where's Thancred? Also, where's Arenwald? It's them! It has to be! Minfilia, Urianger, Papalimo, and Tataru! If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. An incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Kurthis not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rokadin and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. Biggs and Wedge? What did you say? A Rokadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape? I forgot they were at the Wakened Sands. We must find them, Yerinthe, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry requires substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting up in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you'd best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Guardians took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Pontelane said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Ritaten, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour. So what Rattata was saying there is like, is it appropriate to give someone who is he was trying to say it was like he's not a full Garlean, like he's a Rokunin. Rattata's a Rokunin. And he was, wherever he led was taken over by Garlemald, and he became part of the Empire, and he loyally serves them. But he's just like, are you sure you want to give me control? I'm like, I'm not actually one of you. Will the men respect me? Is this proper? Like, I was just like, bitch, I don't care. You earned your rank. The soldiers are yours to command. Eyes on the Empire. Lord Portalane would like to aid you in your search for Biggs and Wedge. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Balathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Demail Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Briselt, may be able to tell you more. So, as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. You stand before Demail Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house with the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Wait, aren't you the one that cleared this out earlier for us? Hold on. Oh, a letter from Lord Portalane. So, you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel has scared such the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives would like to be all friends, you say? Let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Aurum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pierre-Mons. He should be able to assist you. Well, okay, we're going right to the next to the Aurum Vale. This is actually great timing. Like, I might as well do them both, so they're gonna be there. We'll do the main story one first, but once they wants me to leave that area, I might as well do the dungeon. Unless they end up warping us away after the main story quest, which has happened. The Imperial airship? I saw it personally with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before I had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Oh boy. Footprints in the snow. Sir Pierre-Mons wants to share with you what he knows of the 2 fugitives. They were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail, and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. As you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. Mayhap? Where are they? Ah. Here, do you see anything? I only see this one patch. I don't see any other footprints. Oh my god, we see more footprints. Alright, we found a second set of footprints. Is there a third set of footprints? Footprints, anywhere footprints. Over there! Don't look at me, Snow Wolf. More footprints. Oh, this one's a bigger stretch, or well, it's 2 patches at least. I guess he walks them here, then he did a little jump. I don't know why do the footprints keep disappearing though? Like, is he flying? He's not flying. It is a little weird. Oh, these must be Wedge's footprints, because look at our footprints right here compared to these itty bitty bitty ones. If they were big, they would be bigger than ours. Now where are they? Dear God. We haven't got a new weapon in a while, it feels like. It's a level 42. So cold. I want to go home. Wedge. Ah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Karen, thank. Oh, it's you. Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, almost ran headlong into a monstrous gaping maw thrice. When I finally found cover, oh, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Track down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Note of Biggs. I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact Biggs headed west. With both Ul'dah and Ul'dah helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If my memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I help? Wait, what's that? Master Garland you spoke with? It was. After 5 long years. Oh, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Yerinthe. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? This guy. Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Monumental hopes. Wedge is gravely concerned for his missing companion. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Guardians on his heel. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Yerinthe, but do you think you can search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something? A Rogadin gentleman, dressed in the same manner as your companion. I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make the suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than draw on the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Makes sense. Let's check it out. What'd you say here? God damn it, biased. Plasmoids. Oh, wow. This is a bright little room. Alright. This looks bad. Revenants. Oh, I need to kill these for some reason. Have fun that they showed up for a quest. And then they're part of my hunt log. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill one more. Dang it. Too bad it's not kill 3. Well, doesn't look like he was here. Gareth, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason. I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Notorious Biggs. What is determined to find Biggs? We can't give up, Yerinthe. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the color, or to the cold, or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. Perhaps someone else here can answer. Oh my god, this tall staircase. And it's gonna keep going. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here, or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danifin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how the stairs are here either, guy. But you know what is fun? Going to the very top. And then jumping off. I want to stay away from bias though in case it kills me. Ooh, that would have been messy. So low, dude. Oh, also right there. That means he's right there. We can see him. Here and day, we found Biggs, but he's in trouble. I order to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? I love that both him and Ida are like doing the same monk ready pose. They're just like, we're ready to just like start punching skulls. Yaranthe, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. He's not alone. Kill them all. You can certainly try. Oh, that took not much damage. What about your friends? Will they take more damage? Yeah, they will. Oh, Biggs knows mechanic. Where are you going? Oh, I see. Oh, that's got a lot of health. I'm going to take care of the weaker ones first. You want me to stay close to Biggs? Okay. He does look a little hurt. Let's give him a regen and a cure too. Oh wow, the Vanguard is F. I don't think I actually need to keep everybody healed. I think like Isola will heal them because she's technically a conjurer right now. Was I even healing Ina? I don't know if I was. So she can probably keep us all okay, but you know. Next group of enemies. What's the last of them, Biggs? Oh, good to know. Biggs, why would you stand in the way of the mechanic? This cohort doesn't die. Oh, are we chained? I didn't even notice. Now he's dead. My thanks. Another moment and I... Ooh, I would have... Oh, God. He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Follow me. I know a place. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ul'dah and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Aw, I love reunions. I think that's the first Biggs has heard of Sid being alive. He's probably just like, wait, what? What do you mean Sid? Sid's dead. Nah, he alive. Oh, I cannot thank you enough, Yaranthe. The same goes for the rest of you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just... It's just... I didn't think... I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too. Aren't they? I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Big Switch! Gosh, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. Oh no, actually that's Wedge. Chief, it's you. Oh, it's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive. To finally see you in the flesh? When Alphino told me the raid of the Viking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Guardians get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in horizon. Nothing at all. It's just the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I concluded the Guardians came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they are born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. Can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. And what happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for, well, felt like years, but probably moons or maybe weeks? So it's been a few weeks since that happened? This is why Final Fantasy XIV existing in a time bubble makes things really complicated, because it sure doesn't feel like it's been weeks since that happened. And then, without warning, the Imperial collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we established our ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. In the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. Huh. That'll be Biggs' handiwork. Like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Aren't they? Thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There's still many questions in my mind. The answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. All right, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Come into my castrum. Sid wants to prepare a strategy to rescue Minfilia and the other scions. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's said to say that they're being held at Castrum Sentry. Let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. This is as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will get you there. When we arrive, let us take the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. And where? Oh, down there. Again, right by Orville. So we're going to go to Orville first, or on our way would be better terminology. And then we'll head into Mordona properly. Aurum Vale is a dungeon that I've been worried about for a long while. Due to the first room, and also how two of the boss's mechanics work. And if people will be doing them correctly. Because if they don't, I'm going to have a harder time. I mean, that's generally true of any dungeon. If people don't do the mechanics correctly, the healer's going to be in for a rough day. But if this one, if they really don't do them, I'm going to really be in for a rough day. Could be a lot of reses, potentially. Hail, adventurer. Wait, don't tell me. Nedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know the Aurum Vale, or its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril oil, which, through reactions with the groundwater, combine to exude golden-hued fumes. A beautiful sight, that is, until you realize the damned death clouds are burning your chest from within. If you still wish to take your life in your hands, I'll not be the one that stops you, but do try not to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. Oh. Would either of these be good for us? Is this better than Valkyrie? Oh, it is. Strength and vitality. I lose my mind. So I don't. I'm pretty sure mine is the stat I want. I honestly don't. Truthfully, no. Let's compare the necklaces then. Oh, the necklace is definitely an improvement by far. Let's get the red coral necklace. The Aurum Vale is inaccessible, and it won't have NPC allies yet. Eventually. But right, that's a future update. Wait, I don't currently see our previous necklace being worn. Does the necklace not show up for some reason? That's strange, it doesn't. I wonder if it's because... it's being covered up by our body piece. Kind of... I know what, because it's replacing this whole section of us. Okay. I mean, I guess that would clash at one point. Alright. Aurum Vale. A level 47 dungeon. Soon after its discovery, miners have from across the realm blocked the Aurum Vale, driven by rumors that deep within lay endless veins of mithril. What they found instead was gold, but not the sort which would make them rich. Believing the substance precious Aurum, miners unknowingly stumbled into deep pools of glowing venom, thereafter known as gold bile. Not only did the liquid burn their skin, but the noisome fumes given off by the foul ooze poked their lungs when inhaled, bringing on a quick yet excruciating death. These truths, however, have done little to prevent new miners from braving the suffocating shafts. Now, even more driven to find what those who entered before could not. We're going to get synced to 49. Okay, so I probably will not have benediction then. Unless it decides to be kind. Oh boy. Let's do this. Ooh, good. We got a good tank. They got level 100 gear. Alright, so this room has a lot of enemies in it, but if we stick to the left, then we can ignore the vast majority. I'm going to slap a region on our tank, but yeah, we will not have benediction. That is expected. Stepping in the gold pile will give you the gold bile debuff, so you'll be taking damage over time. Hopefully people don't do that. There's so many enemies in this room, but you can really ignore them all. This is one of the faster dungeons to complete, especially if you go in unsynced, which is where you can enter a dungeon at any level and just like takes your highest level stuff. You go in at your highest level, and with all your tools, and just blitz things down. This one, another one that we haven't gotten to yet, are pretty much the fastest two of Realm Reborn. I'm actually not sure why we haven't gotten that. Oh God, Monk, what is this? Monk, why did you go over there? I didn't see them. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have Medica 2 either right now. Oh, I am out of MP. Aurum Vale. Damn it. Uh-oh. Am I disconnecting? I see chat coming up, but I'm not seeing... Oh, Jesus, yeah, I was Pokeballing. Or something was happening because we just saw everything go nuts. Oh, that was awful. First boss, Locksmith. I'm slapping regen on our tank. So in this fight, we can get a debuff from the boss environment that's basically like the gold poison in our lungs. There it is, gold lung. It's doing damage to us over time. Luckily, there are things here called immortal fruit that we can eat to remove the debuff. That said, you can kind of wait a little bit before you go get one. Maybe not too long, but like 2 stacks is okay. Don't go to 3 ideally. I'm gonna get a fruit. Oh, they're gonna get that fruit. I'm gonna get this fruit. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh god, I hate this. The monk wasn't eating fruit. That's what happened there. Oh, fuck me. I am going to die. Dancer didn't eat fruit. Come on. Okay, they're up. I'm down. Tank can hopefully kill. Wait, how did... Oh, Dancer waited to... Dancer actually got the res, and they just waited. Okay, they have a chance. I'm gonna respawn anyways. We'll read about gear condition later. Damn, they didn't get it. Ooh, the monk is new. That explains it. Well, I guess here we can see this. Gear condition. Every time we use actions, receive damage, or die, our gear gets damaged. When it goes to 0%, its functionality drops off severely. We can see its functionality here when we look at our gear. If it needs repaired, we can do that with an NPC. None of our gear is super close to getting to that point. The brand new ring is the closest, down to 31%. I can show repairing at some point after this dungeon. Where is our monk? Okay, they're on their way. Oh, that was rude. So the tank is explaining to the party, really, that when you get 2 or 3 stacks of that gold vial or gold lung, you need to eat the morbal fruit in order to clear the debuff. It's right, because I can't just heal that off. I have Isuna. Isuna doesn't work like that. It does not work on gold lung. Because I don't think it does. I've never heard of such a thing. This is why I was fearful of this dungeon. Alright, we cleared off ours. Alright, Dancer gonna give you a heal. Monk gonna give you a heal. Monk gonna give you another heal. Oh, it's because the monk isn't clearing their debuff. Monk, I can't keep you alive if you don't get rid of your gold lung. There we go. Good job. Okay. Medica. Okay, I need to eat fruit. I am doing my stressed out best. Oh, I'm low on MP again. Fuck. No, not Medica. Here too. Monk, I'm healing the Dancer. Get up, Monk. I'm gonna die again. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on. Yes! Oh. I hated every minute of that. Now I can move on. Marble seedlings! Baby marbles. And especially if they're called gold vine. Just casually flash pinging YouTube. You know, as a white mage dodge. Not the only class who likes to flash ping people though. Definitely not. Defeating Goldvine opens the path. I don't remember what to kill like the baby marbles, but you definitely get to kill Goldvine. This chest always contains a marble seedling, which is a minion. It is always in that chest, and that chest is always there. So if you play this dungeon once, twice, you'll get that minion. And we could have avoided this Bane Might, but we didn't. Oh, fuck me. I think I might be to blame for that one. At least the tank is in good spirits about it. Like, they keep it... Like, this has been... It's like, yeah, this is the hardest dungeon. I was saying it, and it's like, yep. It's... Oh, fuck! Why? Why? Help! Take them off me! Thank you! That being meant we don't have to fight. Why did you... We could have ignored that one. I guess maybe it was a just in case. Like, see, he's not going forwards. We just decided to do this one pack at a time, which I am so okay with. Heal for the monk. What the fuck? Monk! What did the monk do? And our second boss. I mentioned this guy a few dungeons back. I mentioned Coin Counter. I'm not sure if we fought him or not yet. We hadn't. Now we have, or are about to. He is a joke. What the heck is a Mossy Horn? Oh, it's just a random crafting. I don't think that name is not familiar. Who got the Merle Seedling? Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. I got a 66, so I might get it. Hard to say, though. I assume Zaza and Abby probably have it already. The Pari is probably gonna be my main person where it's like, you know, I'm gonna throw a region on the monk. I'm just gonna... Yeah. The monk is struggling. Which, you know, I feel that. Well, Coin Counter is supposed to be a joke. But people are taking it. Oh, we got the Marble Seedling. New minion. Show that off next episode. Haha. Ow. Oh, monk. I could use Swift Cast to make like one of my normal casts just be faster, and you know, maybe with if the tank is almost dead, I should just get a heal on him. But I like to save that for the raise, because the raise takes almost 8 seconds to go off if I don't do that. So I prefer to save my Swift Cast for it. Oh, don't go too far. Because like it lets you have your next spell be cast immediately. It's like, yes, I would like my race to be next and be immediately. I'm gonna grab this copper. Monk, please, please. Oh my god. I don't need to do that heal, actually. Now I do. I would not have ran forward yet. Think I... Oh my god! I can't keep you alive, people! When they ran forward, when I was trying to get in the middle of a cast for a heal them, I knew it was going to end in disaster. Okay, well now you... Son of a bitch! Monk, please kill it. Monk, please kill it. Oh, thank God. Oh, Abby just reset. They'll come back. Oh, I hate this dungeon. I knew before ever beginning this LP, this dungeon would be a problem. Partly due to my own ineptitude. Partly due to the fact that I was just like, yeah, it's just gonna be a bad run. I'm glad nobody, like, there's some talk in the chat in our group, but nobody's just like getting mad at each other. The answer is basically like, man, it's not usually this rough. But our tank is just like, yeah, no, it's Orenvale. This place sucks ass. It's like, yeah, it does. Like when everybody knows it really well and like you're all high level geared, you blitz through. But if even one person's lower or doesn't know how things work, it can be a problem. And here we have like both me and the monk. I actually don't know if the monk is this their first time through or if it's just like if they're just leveling in the monk class. I don't know. At the very least, like we have two people of level for the dungeon. Oh, you don't gotta go all the way over there yet. Okay. Alright. That wasn't necessary. We could have waited. Honestly, with part of something that would help, and I'm not trying to be mad at the tank about this, but the tank has clearly seen like how poorly things have gone. Maybe don't pull the additional mobs, only pull what we can handle. Jesus, I just saw you drop a 900 HP in a moment. Like, I would not have pulled that second gold bind. I would have waited till the first one was dead. There's a copper over there, but I am not. No, 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 no. No, let's just go, guys. Let's just go. The boss is around the corner. Oh, we have to kill some Dharmas and Banelights first. Oh, fucking gorse. At least we're getting loot out of it. And our last boss is another Morble. It's called the Miser's Mistress. I'm sorry. Why is the dancer wearing partly level 1 gear? Oh my god. I have no fucking words for this madness. This run is cursed. Oh, let's check the first boss. There's a status thing here. Burrs. We want to clear that by eating the Morble fruit. Now would be a great time for a limit break, Monk. Time for your Cure 3. I'll give it to the monk, because I'm pretty sure they're new. Fuck Aurum Vale. I hate that dungeon. We got some stuff though. Largely stuff for other classes. Well, I mean, I guess we do have some like disciple magic stuff, but because we have our level 50 in-game class gear, yeah, we're good. Those earrings, though. Oh, right, we've got a Zimi's here. Oh, wow, ours is getting close to being broken. I want to get that repaired soon. But first, two more Dona! Properly. Welcome to Revenant's Toll. When 2.0 first released, Revenant's Toll was... Oh. Hey. I was playing with that guy on my alt or my main earlier. I wonder if he'd recognize that might be me. I don't know. But Revenant's Toll, when 2.0 released, was not this big. It was a small settlement. But as they released patches for, you know, 2.05, 2.1, and 2.2, 2.3, to 2.4, and so on, they added in more and more to the town to make it look like it was being built up over time. Sadly, that's something that we lose out on playing this game so late, or playing this game so late in the game's life. But it was a cool thing. I wish we could have seen it as it was all happening, but unfortunately, no. What is this one from Guiding Star? We have to be a level 50 gatherer or crafter for that. I don't know what that quest is. Oh, I was playing with strawberry cake earlier with my main too. What the heck? Why both they and parachute in Mordona? The fuck? Interesting. Anyways, there's a blue quest here. Oh, huh. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them. I don't mean to discourage you. That might prove, difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Guardians were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. What? The front door? Aye. We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to, borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Aeorisians would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you are determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Lamont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I have no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ul'dah and I shall go to reconnoiter Guardian activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades, for we have the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Yaranthe. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ul'dah, are there ever times when you are not amused, or enthused, rather? Well, I'm nothing if not enthused, Shola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. And I only need one of him. Dressing with soldiers and sneaking the front door, eh? Well, if you got the guts to go through with it, so do I. Oh boy, I just wanted my own Reaper. A washer and waxer and namer and stealth and subterfuge, aren't they? Or how we will free our friends. I have every confidence you can play the part of an Imperial soldier. In the wake of the calamity, the 14th Imperial Legion occupied what remained of Castrum Novum, eventually rebranding and renaming it Castrum Sentry. The stronghold contains immense manufacturing and storage facilities, and it is the primary supplier of material for Imperial forces stationed throughout the Eorzea. Consequently, it is heavily defended. Infiltrating would not be easy. Nevertheless, it is necessary. Alright, well, before we go talk to Glamont, I want to check out this blue quest over here. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. Oh, the Wandering Minstrel. We'll deal with you later, sir. Simply to die for. Alice would ask you to speak with a troubled patron. Ah, well, if it isn't Yarente, just the adventure I was hoping to see. What? How do you... Do you know the blacksmith Eganolf? He's quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Rowena is sure to have come across his creations. It's always been a pleasure to have him as a regular here at the Seventh Heaven, but he's been quite irritable of late and practically drowning in his cups. I fear his recent work, or perhaps the lack thereof, may have something to do with it. This may seem a trifling matter to someone as traveled as yourself, but it would mean much to me if you would speak with him, and I think of no one better to offer him a word or three of encouragement. Somebody messaged us asking what our amount was. Alright, where's the guy I was supposed to talk to? Oh, way over there. Okay. Can't you see I'm thinking, lad? Off with you. Huh? Alice sent you, did she? Ugh. And I suppose she just happened to mention me contract with Rowena, eh? Thought she'd be satisfied with me vintage gear. There was a time it practically flew off the shelves, bringing in adventurers with tombstones by the bucket. But now, you damn divas are a fickle lot. And apparently, none of y'all be caught dead in me stuff no more. Now I got Rowena jumping down me throat, clamoring for something new. Something the realm ain't heretofore seen. Woman expects too bloody much, I tell ya. If I don't fill me contract... Oh shit. Ignore that. If I don't fill my contract, she'll have thugs fitting me feet for lead boots. Only I pissed out bright ideas each time like I did me ale. Hold your horse, birds. I know you from somewhere. You're one of the adventurers who started the bloody relic armor movement way back when. Ain't she? As I live and breathe. I did what? What did I do? Tried as I might, and holy hells did I try. I wasn't quite able to recreate the masterworks. There's something about him. Certain quality. Even the great Eganolf we're going to match. I suppose one never truly can rival the classics, eh? Ah, Alice, you sly shrew. That's why you sent this one. You wanted him to remind me of the old days, when armor craft was about the armor, and not else. Somewhere along the way, I reckon I got caught up in the hurly-burly and lost me way. You know, I reckon it's high time I got back to basics. Focus more on who will be wearing me gear than that pretty tail not Mikote selling me the parts. Might be then I can come up with something that'll satisfy old Rowena. Cheers, lad. Just kind of you to stop by. And while you're here, how about I fix up your own set of relic gear? My assistant Kakalon here can augment each and every piece. Of course, that's assuming you can bring in the proper parts. I ain't running a charity. Don't forgetting your gear, neither. You can now trade with Kakalon. After obtaining the appropriate augmentation item, you can exchange it along with artifact armor for augmented artifact armor, which, unlike regular relic armor, can be dyed any color of your choice. Please note that the augmentation item required will vary depending on the artifact armor you wish to exchange. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Let's take, I don't know, Adamantoise green, rather. Okay, this is our level 45 gear. So this just lets us dye it. We can't dye the level 50 gear, so it's more like for a glamour type of thing. Because here's our augmented healer's robe. It doesn't have our extra red trim, but I could dye this now. And I could make it blue, yellow. Actually, the yellow on that didn't look awful. Make it gold. I could make it black. Ruby reds. What are my favorites? I also like Dalamud red. It's a nice dark red. I also like dragon blue for some things. It's a very nice bright blue. Turquoise blue is pretty good too. But yeah, that's basically what this guy is. What's vintage equipment? Is that... Oh, this is the level 50 ones. I wonder... The stats. Vitality 18, spell speed 15. Okay, yeah, the stats are the exact same. This just lets you do it with, to, again, you know, make it... Wait. This isn't... Oh, this isn't getting dyeable versions of these. This is just like, if I were to lose these, I can get them here again. I just find these antique items which are from level 50 dungeons that happen after the 2.0 story. We're not going to be doing that. Fuck that. We're also not going to be worried about dyeing older versions. No. Nah. We're good. Looking for Glamont, are you? Well, you found him. Whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help. Something tells me we're going to get along just fine. Getting even with Garthmald. Glamont would like to aid you in your mission to rescue the captured Scions. So your friends at Castrum Sentry will want the rescue. That Slathborn knows me too well. Hey, you can count on my help. I got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Whoresons. But enough about me. Let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there. Never mind all the marbles. Navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come across some drainage pipes going down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, it might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once you know for certain your friends are there, we'll move on to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed. Alright, see you guys. I'm gonna go check to see if our friends are there. So, Castrum Sentry, when we were coming up into Mordona from northern Thanalan during our level 45 White Mage quest to look for Atoa-Kant's memorials. Castle Sentry is the Guardian fortress that we ran through on our way. Now we're coming at it from the opposite direction. And fuck these frogs, by the way. Hate them. No thanks. Don't want to do your fate. Ah, fuck me. Try and get past the marbles. Okay, good. We're fine on that one. Just navigate around these others. Might have to fight. No, we can get past them. Oh, the drainage trap is going to be a fight, though. Oh. Holy spam. The faint sounds of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? It may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we're going to get out of her. The others aren't much better. The yells that gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spell gibberish. I do wonder, why is the tribunal so obsessed with this Midfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power. Something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? That the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? Huh. As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Let's get back to our stations. The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Well, sounds like they're still there. At least Minfilia and Urianger are. I guess technically we don't know about Tataru or Papalymo. They could be dead for all we know. Why am I going this way? This is not my intention. Can I... Okay, there we go. It's good to see you again, Yarente. I'm going to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So, Minfilia and the others are indeed a Castrum sentry. Their presence thus confirmed. We proceed with the mission. While you are afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray, have the details from him. Good work, Yerinthe. As Alphino has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Glamont is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minvilia and the others are counting on us, Yerinthe. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Drowning out the voices. Sid requires your assistance for his rescue preparation. While Glamont goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. What to do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor? To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hillside cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, we are 4 levels above these plasmoids. We'll be alright. Oh, gosh darn it. That was a waste. Holy. Oh, this one won't be a fight. Yay. Neither will that one. Unless I can't get around the fucking frog. Now we're good. They won't see us, right? Yeah. Where's the last spot? Oh. Gotta remember how to get up there. Here we go. Oh, Clement has a quest for us too. I didn't even notice. You have the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose. Though I pray that we won't have the need of their power. My thanks, Yernthe. All right, well, that is where we're going to go ahead and end things here for today. Next time, we go rescue our friends at Castrum Sentry. See you all then. Bye, everyone.